What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber. As always, guys, welcome back. And I do appreciate the support. Guys, I was up here scrolling, looking through news articles, and I found something I think would be interesting to share with you guys. Now, accidental deaths happen all the time. And so do disagreements between two men, whether it's professional or unprofessional. Today, I want to talk about a story that happened out here in Cypress, Texas. Shout out Cypress. Now, Cypress, Texas is right next to Houston, in case anybody didn't know, like the neighboring town. Now, this is a story about a man named Joe Warren, pictured here. This man right here was run over by a garbage truck driven by this man, who just has been found guilty of manslaughter. His name is Jesse James Clay. For the past 4 years, he's been fighting this case in court. Yesterday, he was found guilty of manslaughter. So he's awaiting sentencing. Said the crime carries between 2 and 20 years. This guy right here went back in the reverse and backed over this man, Mr. Joe Warren. As sad as the story is, I'm going to show you the news article, and it plays the video up to the point where he almost, he gets squashed. But even though I feel sorry for what happened to Mr. Joe Warren, and it's a shame Mr. Jesse Clay is going to jail for this, I don't see this. This is one of them iffy things. And like, I want you guys to really look at this and leave a comment. Tell me if you think this guy should go to jail or not, and explain to me, if you could, why you think the verdict was right. I think the verdict was wrong. And after I show this to you, we'll come back and talk about it. Take a look real quick.
Sentencing starts tomorrow for a former garbage truck driver convicted of manslaughter in the death of a customer 4 years ago.
Yeah, Jesse James Clay was caught on camera backing up and running over Joe Warren in a Cypress neighborhood. Stephen Goen live outside the Harris County Courthouse tonight with the story. Stephen?
Len, the jury only took a few hours today to make this decision, finding Clay guilty, though his attorneys kept up the same defense they've had for years, claiming that Clay did not realize he hit anyone.
We, the jury, find the defendant, Jesse James Clay, guilty of manslaughter signed by...
Jesse James Clay showed no emotion as that verdict was read aloud in the courtroom. Today, a jury finding him guilty of manslaughter for the death of Joe Warren in April 2020, though Clay's defense maintains
this was a tragic accident, a tragic, horrible accident.
But in court, the prosecution argued it was intentional, noting that Clay had mirrors and a working backup camera in the truck.
Whether he felt him as that truck was running over him doesn't matter, because that decision to kill him had already been made.
The incident was caught on several different home security cameras in the Cypress neighborhood. Warren could be seen trying to flag the garbage truck down for not hauling away a large branch, at one point tossing it at the truck as it passed by and yelling profanities at the driver. That's when Clay was caught on camera putting the garbage truck in reverse and backing over Warren in the street. In court, Clay made to watch these videos.
I know he regrets this. He feels awful. He literally got sick to his stomach in trial when he had to watch the videos.
While Clay was initially charged with murder, today the jury decided to convict him on the lesser charge of manslaughter.
Disagree with the jury's verdict, but I respect it.
Clay's defense telling us his family, who was in court, was devastated to hear that verdict, while Warren's family previously sued Clay's former employer and settled for $10.3 million in 2022.
So, Stephen, we mentioned sentencing is tomorrow morning. What can we expect then?
Well, we're expecting to hear testimony in court from both Warren's family and Clay's family. Then it'll be up to a judge to sentence Clay for manslaughter. That is a second-degree felony, so it's our understanding Clay could serve anywhere from 2 to 20 years. Len?
All right, guys, like you said, like you see in the story, the guy faces Mr. Jesse Clay faces from 2 to 20 years in prison. Seen the Family sued the company he worked for and got $10.3 or $10.7 million as a settlement. In my opinion, and I'll explain why, I don't think he need to go to jail. I'm going to tell you why. First thing is this. He was leaving up out of that neighborhood. You seen him driving the truck at a high rate of speed. You know how it is in neighborhoods. Them garbage truck people be taking off out of there. They got routes. They got times. They supposed to be certain places. They be moving. The guy didn't take a big piece of a palm tree leaf or a piece of a broken palm tree. Garbage people, this is something we all go through, those of us that own houses. They only take certain types of garbage, or if they might have a certain mandate that comes up where they send out letters and say, hey, big trash like this goes to big trash day. We don't take that. We only take stuff in containers. You guys know what I'm talking about. No different out here in Houston and Cypress, Texas. This guy cut some stuff down, I guess, or had a dead plant, threw it out there. They didn't take it. He grabs the plant, tries to flag the people back down. They driving. He takes the thing and throws it at the truck like, hey. When he threw it, the guy seen it, went to stop the truck. Went up there, stopped the truck, backed up, I guess to say something to him. I think that was his mistake. He should have kept it moving. See, I'm going to tell you something. Every time it's any type of disagreement, sometimes you don't have to stop and check somebody for doing something stupid, or else you have a real messed up day. And this is the case, I think that happened to Mr. Jesse Clay. Was he right to stop? Yeah, he was right. Dude threw something at the truck. He backed up to say something. This is the part that, in a nutshell, I think was happening, but I think the prosecution and all of them played it a certain way. He didn't mean to kill him. When he was backing up, they said he had backup cameras and he had side mirrors. I don't know if you guys have ever drove a truck before, any type of box truck or a truck with a big thing on the back where you can't look through the window and see the back. That man was backing up real fast. I'm thinking he was backing up real quick, looking at the camera, looking at both side mirrors, and the time he was looking, he didn't see the guy. Because at the point when the guy got ran over, it was a split second. Because remember, the truck was still moving quick. When he was backing up, the guy was in the middle of the street. He didn't even see him. I think he kept going at a high rate of speed because he think the guy went down the block. You can't see nobody directly in the back of the truck. Then this is the part I think is the big misunderstanding. When he was backing up, the guy didn't think he was coming back there to say something to him. He just thought the guy was slowing down and he was going to throw the thing in there like the guy could see him. He didn't know the man could see him, and he wasn't even thinking. First of all, throwing that thing wasn't smart. Now, it's unfortunate this man lost his life. May he rest in peace, man. But I think he thought the guy was going to stop for him. The guy was stopping to confront him. Dude was backing the truck up, couldn't see him because he was in the middle. The truck is coming. Look, the truck is backing up. This the width of the truck. He's standing here. He was in the middle. The guy couldn't see him on this side or this side. So when it's coming, he was walking like this. Right when he got to the point right there where he was about to throw the thing in there, then he realized the guy was going to stop. And then he tried to back up. Them wheels got him. And by that time, he was on that side, and the guy wasn't looking on that side. I think he smashed into him. He didn't mean to do it. They saying it like the guy went to kill him. He was so hell-bent, he went back there to run this man over on purpose. Why would that man risk his job? That's why I don't like sometimes like how lawyers paint stuff that wasn't intentional. And that's why he got the manslaughter. They tried to get him murdered. That's why he got the manslaughter charge. At least the court was like, okay, we're not going to give him murder. He didn't mean to do it. And that's what I can't stand about the justice system sometimes, when I tell you that battles between two lawyers ain't nothing but a way to see who could sway the jury. And it has nothing to do with what really happened in the case. In this case, prosecution won. Because you see, when the guy was talking, he meant to kill him. All them theatrics and stuff like that. It swayed the people over. I don't know if he should have went to jail. My man threw something at the truck. He backed up to say something to him. In my opinion, he backed up. That guy could have got on the side of the curb. He walked out there like a dumbass, walked up to the back of the truck and let that shit, you seen it was coming fast. Why you ain't get on the side where the driver was at? You had a problem with the driver, not the actual truck. Common sense. Men, you understand what I'm saying? If you pull up to the truck, I'd have pulled to the side and the guy gonna get out the car and say something. Hey man, listen, I'm trying to get rid of this. I ain't mean to throw it at your truck. It wasn't none of that. He thought the guy was coming back. Yeah, he see things my way. He coming back. Oop, run over. He thought he was gonna stop and let him. They're not gonna let you do that. You're not a garbage man. You ain't got the right to just go and throw something in the back of the truck. Sometimes they can take stuff, sometimes they can't. If they ever leave something on your thing, 9 times out of 10 is for a reason. I think this guy was wrong. He put himself in harm's way. That truck didn't jump in his way. You act like the truck was coming down the road. He moved over here and the guy backed up and he didn't do that intentionally. I don't know if he should go to jail. Seriously, it was only a piece of thing and you lost your life over that. Your family got that $10.7 million. You understand what I'm saying? I know you want to see justice, but the justice was the payment from the company, in my opinion. This guy did not mean to run him over. Now, proof of that is the guy stayed there after it was over. He never ran away. It wasn't like he hit him. Oh hell no. And just got up out of there. He stayed. That shows the mission of being sorrowful and guilt. Hey, I didn't see him. I ran, and I'm sure he didn't see him. That's just my opinion. I wanted to share that with y'all. Leave me a comment. Tell me if you think. I mean, if you say he should have went to jail, it's cool. Just give me a reason why you think he should have went to jail. I don't think he should have went to jail. I don't. I just gave you multiple reasons. This guy went out in the street. He didn't know no better. I mean, he knew better, but he didn't know that the guy was not going to run him over. Or like you can't expect trucks to see you. They're not like cars. Anyway, that's just my opinion. Leave me a comment and tell me what y'all think, though. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. This could have been handled better with a lot more common sense. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.